let's do this, shall we? Well, welcome. It's Jeff Ross here, and I've got Jade Winsley to the left of the right of me. I'm not sure sometimes. Depends on where we are on the screen. We are your Laptop Lifestyle Dads community team here, and this is day 2 of the 30-day affiliate marketing challenge. Super, super excited. Jade, what's the saying? How excited am I?
Like a caffeinated kangaroo bouncing on a trampoline.
I think Jade needs another cup of coffee.
A coffee, yes.
I think I'm on my third already, so caffeinated already, that's for sure. Yeah. All right, so let's dive in. We've got a lot to cover, and these are going to be super, super intentional and super, super actionable. So I don't know if I just made up a new word there, but anyway, we'll go with that. I want to give a huge shout out, and Jade, I suppose, just looking at our list there, who would you like to shout out? We've got a few people there. Make sure you leave a few for me too.
Yeah, look, I'm seeing some really cool, posts and people sharing this challenge. Sweeney, Joanne Cameron, Jan DeConti, Andrea, I even seen one this morning. So there's a few people that are actually just really pumped and excited about this.
Yeah, love it. And that's what we want to do, right? We want to continue to celebrate people taking massive action, because massive action is going to lead to wins. Wins are going to lead to dollars in our bank account. And that's what it's all about, right? So you want to give a huge shout out to Lucia. We've got Abby. We've got Zach. We've got Annelize, we've got Sarah, Clews, Joanne Roles, Jaya, Cristina, Nicole, Stacey. As you can see, we've got a pretty vibrant community already rocking and rolling here, and we're only day 2. Hey, thank you very much for everybody who invited people into this challenge yesterday. Jade, what numbers are we sort of sitting at around at the moment?
Oh, good question.
I'll put her on the spot. Not prepared.
You did. I'm not set up for this at all. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, well, I'll let her come back to that. But I just want to sort of, while Jade's figuring out that number. Harry?
58.
58. There you go. She can act really quickly, this one. 58. Awesome. All right. Well, the goal setting out when I first put this together was 100. So 58 people. If we all got out there and we all invited just one more person into this group, we'll smash that goal. So let's continue inviting, because this is part of the challenge, right? This is part of the education. This is part of the implementation, because we want to build this community together, and we want to not just go out there and make money for ourselves, but we want to be able to create hero makers that help others to do exactly the same thing. Because this is the whole premise to this whole challenge, to everything that we do online. We're all somebody's guide. And we're either being guided or we're guiding. And I feel like I need to go to Girl Guide Scouts now. Anyway, so we're all somebody's guide, right? And we're all leading someone. And all leadership really is leadership is influence. Influence is leadership. That's going to be another through line that we have throughout this whole challenge, is how to influence people and win friends. So, Jade, if you mute yourself, please. I can hear you typing away in the background there, mate. So, anyway, let's get started. Today, we're focusing on expert positioning and helping you to make sure that you're all set up for Shoply and you're all ready to rock and roll. So, I want to make it very, very clear to here, people, and to our amazing community, that Facebook is my home. I live and breathe Facebook. Everything I teach, though, everything that we teach here in this community is universal. And it's foundational, and it's fundamental to the premise of attraction affiliate marketing. So a lot of what we teach here does transfer across all the other social media platforms. Hey, I want you to comment legend in the comments below for me if you're ready to get started and crush day 2 with us. And also, let's just bring it back to our heart and our mind here, because a lot of what we do is controlled by our subconscious mind. And I really want to just sort of create some real crystal clarity around expectations and mind shift. Yes, this is a free challenge. You haven't had to pay to come here to be here, although you are paying something, right? You're using your time, you're using your energy to be here. And I see that as probably the most precious resource. And I thank you for stepping up and saying yes to spending the next 30 days here with me and this crazy Aussie guy and Jayde and Dave and the rest of our team. But I want you to make sure that you never treat this challenge as it's free. Look, I personally invested, over $10,000 plus for training just like this. And I want you to commit to show up just like you've invested that monetary value into it as well. However, once again, your time and your energy are the most non-refundable resources that we have here on planet Earth. You cannot get that back. So make sure that you respect this challenge and you give it your all, right? I'm here to lead with servant-hearted leadership, to empower you, to equip you, and to help you to build trust with me, with our community, with yourselves, and your people. But I'm going to be completely transparent here for a second. Yes, we run at the Laptop Lifestyle Dads community. We run paid memberships. Yes, we run high-ticket mentoring. And if that interests you and you would like to come and explore what that looks like, let's chat. Actually, Jay, can you just drop in my 15-minute calendar link in the comments there? Now, not here to sell you. We're here to serve you. And we're here to empower you, to equip you, to build trust with you, to build relationship with you. However, I'm an entrepreneur. We do business together. And we're going to give you just as much value as you would get with us. If just imagine, right? This is the value that we give you for free. What are we going to give you in our paid programs? And this is it. I'm leading by example here. I want you to position yourself without holding back and give generously and give freely without expecting anything in return. Because in a world that is starving for connection, in a world that's starving for trust, we need to slow this down. We need to build relationship. We need to build connection. I do a lot of business with my friends. But if someone gets in my inbox or someone gets in my news feed and starts to try to pitch me or spam me without any relationship, without any trust, without any rapport, then what do we normally do? I'm sure you do the same thing. Scroll by, ignore, no thank you. The walls go up because we're trying to be sold, and selling in that style is manipulation. I'd rather build relationship. I'd rather build trust, and I'd rather build rapport and then look for ways to inspire people. At the end of the day, we're all selling one thing. We're all selling transformation, right? We're taking someone from a before state to an after state. And how can we know how to help people if we don't slow this whole thing down and look for ways to get to know people intimately, right? So see, all of us just want to feel seen. All of us just want to feel known. All of us just want to feel understood. Ultimately, all this leads to is all of us just want to feel loved, right? It's as simple as that. We overcomplicate it. We make it all about us. Drop a 1 in the comments if this is like hitting home, because I know it would be, because this was me. I used to just go out there and shout from the rooftops very passionately, very excitedly, and very much in your face. It used to be equated like, going up for a kiss at a girl at a bar before I even got to know her. Like, I'm probably just going to get slapped in the face, if not something worse, right? We've got to treat this in the same context. Hey, I want you to type all in if you're committed to treating this like a 10K training and you're ready to go. Now, we're going to dive into some sort of the technical and the mechanics behind this now and just shift gears a little bit. We're going to get you set up with Shoply. Now, I want you to, if you're already set up with Shoply, if you're already a bit of a seasoned pro in this space, I want you to always come into these trainings, forgetting everything you know. If you're already set up, great. That's rock and roll. But I want you to come into this as a space that look at me, the way I teach and I show others how to get set up as well, because there's two types of people in this challenge. There are people who are already started with Shoply 6 months ago with us, and they're already set up. They're already got some traction happening. You may have got some results, and you're looking to go bigger and better and get this working for you. Then we've got the new people. who have never even heard of Shoply before, but they're looking for the affiliate marketing training. And by the way, you don't have to be part of Shoply. I highly encourage it you do. I'll actually look at ways to compel and inspire you that you do. With this challenge, you can set yourself up with a free affiliate marketing account. Then you can leverage the affiliate marketing resources that we have here. I want to make it very clear, though, the training that we give here is universal in itself. You can take that to represent whatever other product or opportunity. And I look at ways to help you to teach you the fundamental skills so you can go promote what your heart desires. At the end of the day, things like Shoply, things like Dream Trips, things like Amari, things like whatever, X, Y, Z, need to be treated as products on our shelf. We are the brand. We are the connection points. So we need to treat that and honor that. And it's you.inc. So you're going to hear me talk a lot about personal branding and a lot about, setting you up for success and looking at these opportunities and products as just products on our shelf. Anyway, I digress. We're going to come back to that later on. Let's make sure that we get Shoply all set up here. So Jade, I'm just going to quickly just share my screen. And I want you to make sure if any questions are coming through later on, just to maybe just star them so we can then go back and tackle them at the end. And guys, if you've got any burning questions or anything like this, please do leave them in the comments with us and let's rock and roll. So let me just share my screen and Jade will confirm that you can see this. I'm going to bring up the Shoply affiliate link. All right, we're back to StreamYard. Let's bring this one up. Hang on, add the stage. It was already there. Brilliant. Okay, so we should have they're now on the main screen there, Jade, the influencer page. Yep, awesome. Let's do this. All right, so where'd that page go? I've lost it. Here it is. Cool, I found it. All right, so you'll see up here in the browser. Can you see my browser on that screen, Jade?
No.
Just highlight it. No, didn't think so. All right, so Jade, you want to probably just copy and paste my invite link into the comments for me, just so people can see the invite link on an example of what that looks like. Now, I also want to make it very clear. I know there are people here in this challenge that have been invited by other people. Well done to Zach, well done to Joanne, well done to Joanne Cameron and Joanne Roles, well done to Sweeney and a few other people off the top of my head who have actually invited other people into this challenge. Now, if you've been personally invited by someone other than myself, please reach out to them and go get their invite link. This is not a Jeff Ross challenge just to build Jeff Ross team. This is a global Shoply challenge to help build the global Shoply community. So very, very important step here. And I want to make this very, very clear that if you've been invited to this challenge, and you're not set up with Shoply yet, please reach out to the person who invited you to come into this conversation. However, let's go. All right, now you got your invite link. You're ready to rock and roll. Now I'm going to walk you through step by step as if this was your first time coming here. So you're going to come to this funnel here. And you're going to go straight away. You're going to click Influencer Journey. Okay. And Influencer Journey is then going to bring up this next page. Now, there are actually 2 or 3 other pages here in this funnel. This is a funnel. This is a part of affiliate marketing in itself, right? Control the flow of traffic to help guide people from traffic to lead to sale. We're going to talk about the customer value journey in a lot of depth through this challenge. This is a funnel here, right? And there's a 3-minute teaser video here to educate you, to empower you, to see if this is a good fit for you. Go ahead and watch that video. All right, let's say you're ready to learn more. All right, so you're going to go ready to enroll. And there's 2 or 3 videos there, so you can continue to go see more info too if you need to. All right, but let's say you go ready to enroll. The next step here is you're going to make sure that the person that invited you is here. If not, you need to make sure that you've got the right link. And if you need help troubleshooting that, please reach out to myself and Jade, and we'll help you out in that support, in that support there, right? So yeah. I'm now going to use my son Harrison as a demo role here to be able to get set up here. So I'm just going to use his details. Hang on, what was my email? Where'd that one go? I had it in my comments here, top of my head. Private chat. There it is. Let's copy. Let's go back to my screen. Now I've lost my screen. Yeah, there we go. Let's bring that one back up. All right, so here's the email. I'm just using one of my other emails that I had that's not been used for anything like this in the past. And then I'm going to quickly put my number in. All right, now I'm actually going to get it to email to me. Yes, I'm going to hit agree. And then that's going to send me an SMS code. Now, I have seen in the past with pioneering things, tech glitches happen. Sometimes this code doesn't come through, and then you got to go do it and redo it in 24 hours. That's just part of the process. It should be all working now. It seems to be working yesterday when I sorted it all out. But what's going to happen now, it's going to give me a code just to verify that it's going to the right number. And if it hasn't come through, I will just jump in from here and we'll use a different account. But I wanted to. Let's try a different number. I have a different number here to use. I just don't know off the top of my head. Just bear with me.
The joys of technology.
The joys of doing this live.
Yeah, when things don't work.
it's always the way, right? It's an 867. Let's try this one. Okay, worky. Do your thing. Let's go. Just as I said it, I shouldn't have said it. All right, so there you go. I've got a challenge. There's the support issue right there. So that is the nature of the beast when you're dealing with tech. And so what should happen right now is I should get a 6-digit code come through to me. And let's rock and roll. All right, I'm just going to try something cheeky. I'm going to try the code that I got yesterday. Probably won't even work. I'll be surprised if it did. Yeah. Okay. Resend code in. Let's try that. Nope. All right. Does it give me another option? Does it come through? Okay. Looks like we've just got to jump this hurdle and move forward. All right, so what's meant to happen is you're meant to get a code that comes through, and let's rock and roll. But let me try something different here. I'm going to try and log into the account that I logged into yesterday and see what that one does. So using Sarah's details.
And that is the login where you will process, like once you've got that code, that's where it takes you.
Yes, right. So that's exactly right. So this then takes you to the back office here. And I've already upgraded Sarah as an affiliate already too. So the next page here looks a bit different. So when you come to this next page, it's going to come to give you like a couple of other videos there to unpack what Shoply is all about. And down the bottom, it's going to give you 3 options to upgrade: affiliate, influencer, influencer pro. At the very, like, you can go through, and I highly recommend that you do explore the other options and see what they're a fit for you and all that sort of thing. Personally, I went all in on this. I'm an influencer pro. I'm also a vendor, and I'm one of the top pioneers in this space. But you do you. We've got something that fits for everybody in this space. But at the very least, for this challenge, we need you to upgrade yourself to as a free affiliate level. Okay, and so you're going to get then a couple of different videos here that will walk you through the invite system and how that all works. You can invite other people to join Shoply, but unless you're actually an influencer or an influencer pro, you're not going to really benefit from that. But at an affiliate level, what you will benefit from is selling other people's products and getting the direct bonus commission from that. All right, so once we go through this, so next, just save for now. You're going to set up your accounts. That's going to just give you that details, right? So you got your upgrade funnel here. So that becomes your link that you can send people out to, and you can start inviting people into it. Will you benefit from it as an affiliate? No, but if you started as an affiliate and then upgrade later, those invites, people that have joined you, will be part of your team and you will benefit long term. So you'll need to go through that process, right? So at the very least, need you to get upgraded as an affiliate. Look, I'm going to redo this last little part here sometime during the day, and I'll make sure I've got that little tech glitch sorted out just to show you that upgrade process rather than just leaving you to figure it out for yourself. and we'll keep moving on. But for the sake of this challenge, this video, if you need help with that, please reach out to myself or Jade or Dave or one of our team or the person who invited you into this challenge as well, right? So it's not just all on our shoulders. It's leadership 101 and pointing you back to the person who invited you to this as well. So let's move forward. Okay, so let's say you've upgraded to an affiliate and you're ready to rock and roll with that space. Tomorrow, we're going to come back and we're going to show you how to get you set up with your commission wallet and how you can actually get paid from Shoply in that space as well. And we'll show you how to access the affiliate links and our top products that we recommend. Moving gears now, and this is where I actually want Jade here to be able to help support this part of the conversation. And Jade, we're going to now move gears into setting up our personal branding and our Facebook profile as a professional mode. And I want us to just do some quick sort of overview training on this as well, because I think this is very, very important part of the process, right? You're making sure that we set the foundations right from the ground. So when people come check you out, because guess what? They will. There are a lot of silent stalkers out there in the world. You want to make sure that you're putting your best foot forward first. This is first impression, and this is your shop window front. You got to make sure it's set up in a way that, yes, I would like to connect with this person. Yes, I'm attracted to get to know this person more. So let's just quick shift gears now over to this one. And Jade, I want you to bring your branding expert hat on here as well and share some insights into this one, because I know you've invested quite a lot of time and energy into branding, and also for ways to create a brand that really just wants to connect and scream out, yes, connect with me type sort of conversation, right?
Yeah.
So let's just go over to good old Facebook. So first thing first, what do we want, Jade? We want to make sure that we're set up as a professional profile, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's important. Yeah.
Cool. So let's just talk about my profile, and then we'll go and have a couple of little different examples here. Now, I'll just share my insights here, Jade, and then I'll even get you to share your insights. But my opinion here in this space, I've been doing this since 2010. I've seen a lot of Facebook profiles that you come to them and that just scream out, I'm trying to sell you. I'm trying to pitch you. Like the banner is a big salesy commercial sort of billboard type sort of thing. The profile pic is normally, it could be a faceless thing. It could be, it's not very attractive. The first thing you got to do, right, is when you come check out someone's profile, it's like you got to go through what I call the caveman test. In 3 seconds, you've got to answer these questions. Would I like to connect with this person? How can this person help me? And what's the next step? If you went to your own profile right now, would you like to connect with you? Is always a really powerful question, right? Straight away, you can see here, I've got a picture here of my beautiful family. Harrison, Jackson, Lachlan, myself, Sarah. So that's a picture there. That's I'm family focused. It shows you one of the things that I value the most, right? We love the beach. We love travel. The profile pic there, right? Because I couldn't see the live, gone straight to the live. But the profile pic there, right? It's got a nice, happy, joyous image of myself there. It's just my shoulders, it's just my head. It's got a nice background. It's it's casual, but it's fun loving, and it's and it's professional in its own way because of the position and that I am in the image. That and there is one of my.
I'll point out.
Sorry,
I'll point out it's a nice clear headshot.
Yeah, you can see, and it's no glasses, no sunglasses on. Yep. You can look into my eyes. You can see, this guy looks like he's a pretty fun-loving guy. I like to get to know him, right? I've got myself here. Then I've got, part of my moniker, my brand, part of the Laptop Lifestyle Dad there. I've used that as my nickname. Look, I do have the blue check. I'm two minds whether you need that or not. I only have it to really limit the imposters that are trying to fake me. And that's the thing. That's the only reason I have it, to make sure I can say to people, have I got the blue check next to my name? I don't think there's any other value paying for other than that. I have followers instead of a friend count here. The intro, right? It clearly explains what I'm all about and how I can help you. And then we've got down here the bio, right? The bio, co-founder. What's today's discipleship community? Okay, it looks like I'm a man of faith. I've got some of the elements here now to start to really personalize this. I highly recommend that you have where you live and where you're from. And if you're married, in a relationship, I highly recommend you have all that, because it's going to give that personal touch to it all. You need to have, a couple of links here on where do you want people to go next. Remember the caveman test in 3 seconds? Do I like this person? Do I want to connect with them? How can they help me? What's the next step? Right. So, and then I've got a pinned post here as well. And I like to change this pinned post up probably once every 3 months, if not once every 6 weeks, a little bit, just to keep things fresh and exciting. And so, these are about a bit of an update of what's going on in my world. And, I've gone pretty broad with that to be able to cater for all different demographics. Then I've got a nice fun picture here with my child, Jackson, and then we've got, pinned there and in comments and relating and connecting, right? Because Facebook is designed to what? Connect. So, Jade, there's just a couple of things there. Anything I've missed or anything you'd like to add to that conversation?
No, it's straightforward, and it doesn't tell me that you're selling. It does not scream sales.
That's the thing, right? It's about this. It's about connection first. So let's go and have a look at Jade's.
And mine's going to be a little bit different.
This is a different angle here, right? Because Jade is a personal branding queen. That is one of the things that she's putting out front and first, right? But straight away, yes, this looks a bit more professional, and I would call this more about a promotional cover shot versus more than what I'm doing there. But it's just a different angle, but it's not salesy. It's not pitchy. It's all about the why. It's all because people don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it, right? So unleashing ambitious as women to own their story brand, and its brand is, that matters, right? I'm trying to prevent from swearing so much on publicly, but that's Jade. That's part of her brand, right?
That's me. Yeah, through and through.
For those of you who don't know, I am actually an online pastor as well. So there you go. So real brands, raw stories, unstoppable women. I've got nothing wrong with swearing. It's just I'm learning to lose it out of my vocabulary as much as I can. However, that's you. Be authentic to you. Be real to you. Right. And that's what I love about Jade's, here. There's, what you see is what you get. The way that you show up online needs to be exactly the way that you would show up behind closed doors. There shouldn't be any disconnect. And so I love what Jade's done here with her cover shot. It's a nice professional looking photo. It's looking at you. It looks like, okay, yeah, look, this guy, this woman, she knows her shit and she means business, and if that is you and you're attracted to that, that's going to be attractive. So Jade's done the same thing here. She's putting people to the next point in her journey. She's got a pinned post here about what she's all about and who she connects with. So this is part of your action steps today as well. So make sure that you're set up as a Shoply affiliate. You can see since I've personally been doing this, you can't see my screen at the moment, can you? No.
No, it's still me.
Yeah. I love it streaming up, but then at the same time, when I go to screen, it doesn't follow me along. I've got to stop and move over. That's cool. All right, so you can see here, this is my personal invite backend system, and we'll do a deeper dive into Shoply setup tomorrow as well. You can see here, I've personally, my team and myself have had 463 people been invited into this conversation. You'll see that's my referrer here. Over 37 countries. For where we've started for this whole process, we've got over 8 waves deep going now, so 8 generations deep. That means essentially this is my people that I've personally invited during the time. This is the second wave, so my people, and then I've started inviting, then they've started inviting, and then they're started inviting, and away we go. That's probably only about the last 4 or 5 months, and we're rocking and rolling. Now, you'll see here, these people here that I first invited, over 90 days ago, they're being purged out of the system. Why? Because what we actually do with the free invite is you get the next best invite in our team into the matrix part of the community as a team builder. This is really, really important as that influencer level, because then once you get going and we start to see your team and your people recruiting above you and all that sort of thing, we then have the power of spillover, and we can then get access to the community bonuses from that. Now, this is diving a bit more into the network marketing side of the conversation, and I will go deeper into this as we go through the challenge. But I want to make sure that it's very respectful to this, as this is the affiliate marketing challenge. So we'll just stay at that first level. I'm just creating curiosity here. If you're interested and you want to learn more, then let's have a conversation or reach out to the person who invited you into this conversation. Cool. All right, let's go back to our training. I love that we get to work from home and kids interrupt us all the time. Hey, but that's all part of the fun of it all, right? So, Jade, how soon can we realistically make sales with Shoply, you reckon?
Oh, I reckon you can pretty much start making them straight away.
Right. It's pretty cool.
But really, good things take time, right? If you haven't built your personal brand, you're going to struggle. And this is where, you're not just spamming people, but if you are creating excitement about a certain product or service or whatever that may look like, that becomes magnetic.
Yeah, that's it, right? It's all about building your influence, and it's attraction marketing 101. I'm just reading some of the comments here, and Jay's just reminded me to let you know that as far as an affiliate, yes, you can start for free with this challenge if you're just getting started, and that's the first 30 days. Then ongoing is $10 a month. You can cancel anytime, but I would say for $100 a year, $120 a year, it really is a no-brainer opportunity to be able to get access to all the direct bonus commissions that we can type into this. And this is what we're going to dive into tomorrow with showing you how to get paid. And so make sure that your wallet's all set up. And then also let's go find some of our hero products, and we'll start that conversation. Today was more about making sure that you're set up as an affiliate and you're ready to rock and go with your professional profile. That is really the action steps here that I really want you to take from today's challenge. Once you've done that, drop done in the comments on this video, and make sure you just go take a quick screenshot of your updated Facebook profile and drop that as a post within the group so we can see that you're taking action, right? Rather see ignorance on fire versus knowledge on ice any day of the week. So let's coming back to the Shoply challenge, Jade. How can I authentically promote the products with Shoply, or any product for that matter, without being spammy?
I want you to show up as yourself online, being your authentic version, and choosing products that align with you. Like if they do not work with your brand, like if you are, say you're a mum, I'm just going to use that as an example, and you're promoting some skincare, right? Or maybe some health products, there's earth food, like maybe you're a gardener. If that doesn't align with your brand and who you are, and you're selling something that's completely different, chances are you're not going to actually get any of those sales because it doesn't work with your brand. So making sure when you're doing this, you're actually finding products that actually align with you, right? And that's one of the biggest things. Like, you don't want to be promoting every single product on Shoply, because they're not at all. They're not. No.
We need to be congruent, right? We need to be the product of the product, and we need to believe in it to start with. And we're going to talk about the 4 levels of belief. We're going to talk about, I reckon, the 7 C's of success in this space. So these are some of the hints that I'm leaving for you tomorrow. But we need to look at ways to show up authentically. I think that was the best thing that Jade said there. Show up authentically, show up real. It's not just, you're getting on for putting up content's sake for putting up content. You're not just putting up a post trying to actually sell a sell a product. It's about how can we actually make a difference for the greater good for the global community. And I think that's the guiding line here, is when we can make it about service rather than sales, when we can make it around about impact and purpose versus income and commissions, like that's a byproduct, right? And I feel like there's always a premise before the promise. We need to make sure that we use marketing, use social media as a way to pique people's curiosity, to create interest, to get people to put their hand up and say, hey, yes, me, I would like to learn more about what it is you have to offer. Straight away, what they've actually done in that yes, me process is they're giving you permission to be able to promote in that process, right? So we've got to stop trying to promote without permission. We've got to stop trying to sell on social media. It's called social media. We've got to be more social. We've got to be more story-based. We've got to be more curiosity-based in that space. And what happens is, like for starters, when you post and you try and sell all the time, well, you're just going to get lost in the crowd, right? And it's actually called spamming. And put your hand up, actually drop a 2 in the comments if you're sick to death of putting up posts and getting crickets. If you're sick to death and you're frustrated on trying to make this network affiliate marketing work for you, and you may have got a few people excited to start with in your inner circle, but then you've exhausted that inner circle and now you're going, now what? And that's probably why you're here, right? Is because you're looking for that now what? How do I now learn marketing fundamentals 101? And this is the thing that I've seen throughout this entire industry is people come into this space attracted to the product. They come into this space attracted to the opportunities, but then they're set up to fail because they're set up to go to their 100 list. And that's great starting points, but they're not empowered and equipped to go past that. They're left to go figure it out for themselves. And this was my heart. This was the solution that I knew that I could be a part of to help solve this equation, to help solve this challenge, sorry. And that's why you're all here, to learn essentially attraction marketing. Affiliate marketing is a byproduct of attraction marketing. So we're going to be doing a deeper dive into that as we go on. So action steps for day 2. Make sure that you're set up as a free affiliate at the very least. Make sure that your Facebook profile is set up in a way that is attractive. Well, you need to make sure that you activate your personal profile mode. And I don't think I covered that. So let me just go back to that quickly.
Yeah, the professional mode.
Yeah. Thank you. I just reminded myself to go back to that now. So you should be able to see my screen. Let's get rid of that live. Let's go back to profile. Can you see my screen okay, Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you can see here, mine's got a professional dashboard. Sorry, I got stuck in the actual setup of the profile, right? So what you need to know, if you haven't already, you want to click on here. You want to go to the ... You want to scroll down to where it says here. Yours, if you're not turned on, you'll just want to click turn on. Right, and that'll, you just follow the step-by-step process to turn that on. It's not very hard. It's a couple of buttons, a couple of things to make sure you switch it over. What you'll notice is the big difference here is it won't say friends anymore. It'll say followers. Does that still stop me from having friends? No, not at all. If I click on followers here, right, I've still got all my friends here. I can still have up to 5,000 friends. But what this also allows me to do is go past the 5,000 and allow me to have followers as well, right? And so it just gives you a little bit more social clout on social media. This is the way that they want us to all operate. What this actually does is this is the difference between just a pure Facebook friends profile and a Facebook business page. And so this is the middle ground. This is for us digital creators, our content creators, us attraction marketers. If you have a service-based business, a product-based business, then I recommend that you need a Facebook page because you probably want to look at exploring running, targeted Facebook ads. And look, you can run ads through a professional profile. You just don't have the ability to get deep with the targeting that you do with a Facebook page. So the Facebook professional profile is that middle ground. It's normally for digital course creators, content creators, book authors, speakers, podcasters, that type of thing, public type profiles, right? So what it also does is it gives us a few different stats here for us to follow here, as well as understanding our views, our reach, our content interactions. And it also helps you to be able to monetize your profile. I actually get paid roughly about $50, $60 a month from Facebook through the content that I produce we'll come back to that for another conversation because we're running out of time today. But I can start to see some stats here that you give me ideas of how I'm interacting with people. Look, to be honest, do I follow these stats religiously? No, I'm not into vanity metrics, as I call them. I'm into building relationships and connections. But, the stats numbers do tell the story, and they do tell us how we can look at ways to tweak things, pivot, and adjust, right? So you get all of this here with your professional profile. We'll do a deeper dive into this another day. But just all you need to do is just make sure that you've got yourself set up as the professional profile with your Facebook profile there. And so you go to the ... Go turn that on. Let's rock and roll. There are a few other settings there. You can see everything that I do is public. I don't hold back with sharing posts around my family. I'm pretty transparent, but that's a choice that I've personally made. And you need to come into this space with your own choices and your own values and the things that you want to do in that space as well. Transparency is one of my biggest core values, and I'm a family man. And, our family is pretty transparent in the way that we show up online, and we just love to have fun in that space. So thank you very much for your time, Jayde. Is there any burning questions or comments or anything like that we need to pay attention to before we wrap up?
No, not really. I was just saying it froze on me. Not sure what that is going on about. Joanne had just a few issues with the Shoply login with the code as well. I know that's a slight glitch right at this moment, but don't get disheartened if it doesn't work the first time. It sometimes even if you change the mobile number, if you use your partner's mobile number, it'll go through.
I want to talk to that. Yeah, I want to talk to the heart of that challenge, right? As entrepreneurs, it's not our job to get caught up in challenges. It's our job to focus on solutions, just like Jayde just spoke to there. Like, get creative, get proactive, focus on solutions. If you're going to get stumbled over on a block on a little tech challenge like this, then probably Shoply's not for you. We're in pioneering phases. It's pioneering phases when we're building out something like this. You're going to get tech glitches. It's part of the game. And so just setting up some around expectations around this, and also, try and figure it out for yourself first. Then you can go to your person who invited you into this and say, oh, look, I've tried this, and this, and it hasn't worked. What other suggestions do you have? Let's figure this out together. Or, hey, I thought about this as a solution. What do you think? Let's be solution creators, not problem finders. And one of my biggest pet peeves as, a team builder and as a mentor and an entrepreneur was when people come to me trying for me to save them and rescue them. That is not what we're about. We're about here to help create leaders, to empower you, to equip you to step up and save and rescue yourself. Nobody can save and rescue you. Only you can do the work. Only you can figure it out. However, through wisdom, we can share through experience on what worked for us. When we come at it from that angle, when we come at it from that approach, then that's where we get empowered, and that's where we step up and become leaders, become hero makers. So I get it. We all start somewhere. We all start like little children looking for mum and dad's guidance. And as we grow up, we turn into teenagers, and then we think we know everything. And as we start to realize that, oh, hang on, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe I need to humble myself and lose my ego and actually go back to people and say, how can I do things bigger, better, different? Feedback is the breakfast of champions. But I just want to, set the expectation here. We're not babysitters. We're leaders. And we're here to support you every step of the way. But yes, there are going to be challenges. Yes, there are going to be tech glitches. Yes, there will be things that frustrate the heck out of us. What a good leader does is a good leader gets solution created. A good leader figures out, okay, when our emotions go high, our intelligence goes low. And a good leader learns how to forgive fast and move past it, and let's go. So if you're fired up still, you're ready to rock and roll. Today's a little bit more of a setup and get into the techie side of things. Hopefully I haven't lost you and you're still ready to rock and roll. Just drop a couple of fire emojis in the comments for me. Day 3, we're now going to look into get a set up on how to get paid, make sure that's all set up. And then we're going to look into other affiliate marketing examples and different styles and different models to follow, right? Over the last 15 plus years, one of my gifts that I've learned to mature and one of the skills in that space is to look at what the masters are doing and figure out how to R&R it. What do I mean by that? Figure out how to rip it off and redevelop it. Now, I'm not talking about case study. Case study is copy and steal everything. No, we're all about authentic. We're all about being you, but we can learn from each other. We can model other people. So I'm going to show you how to model some other leaders and experts and do exactly what I do in this space to come up with content ideas, to come up with solutions to help to be more creative and come at it at different angles. And also then we're going to lead into some personal branding elements to be able to help you to learn how to craft your brand story. Because all a personal brand is the story people talk about you when you're not in the room. So who's fired up? Who's excited for this? Thank you, Jade, for your support. Any final words of wisdom or anything that you would like to share before we wrap up?
I'm actually going to drop into the group. I want to know who is already an affiliate or an influencer or what have you. I want to make sure that everybody's plugged in. So yeah, and just keep up that accountability for you all. If there are struggles and you're really having problems, just reach out or tag us in the comments so we can support you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, thanks, Jay. That's a really great reminder. So, yeah, let us know in the comments. Are you an affiliate with Shoply already? Comment yes. If not, comment no. And if you're not already and you're set up, just comment done. I'm plugged in, ready to rock and roll. And if you need support, you need help with this. Look, we love to help, but we don't know how to help if you don't ask for it. Now, I've just had a comment, a conversation around, you've got to figure this shit out for yourself. But at the same time, we are here to support and give you the guidance that you need. We just don't want you to come to us with every little whinging, little 3-year-old moment. And it's a balancing act, right? So
absolutely.
Please do reach out. Please don't stay stuck. If you're stuck, if you've tried to figure it out, and I suppose that's the guiding line right there. Go try and figure it out for yourself. But if you can't, reach out for help. Don't stay stuck. What I'm encouraging you to do is don't come to us if you haven't even tried to figure it out for yourself. Go figure out how to be a solution creator and then come to us. That is probably the premise there. I probably should just be very clear on that. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for your time. We've gone a little bit over time today, but I think there was some detail that we just need to get into. Let's wrap this up. So, look, we're here to lead you and transform you, and to teach you how to be the guide. If you take anything away from this challenge, that is the number one thing to take away from. We're all somebody's guide on the journey. And we're just leading people out of Sucksville to Awesome Town. It's not about us. It's all about them, on how we can be a part of their story, how we can be a part of their solution to help them get out of Sucksville into Awesome Town. Let's lead with value. Let's lead with curiosity. Let's help, people go from before state to their desired after state. Essentially, let's transform people. And that's what we're doing, right? We're not actually selling products or services. We're selling impact. We're selling purpose. We're selling transformation. We're selling hope. We're selling joy. And let's go out there and do just that. So you probably see what I did before, right? We're talking about right at the start, I led with curiosity. I talked a little bit about our paid programs. And if you'd like to explore what it looks like to come join us, then let's jump on a call. See, that is curiosity. That is an invitation to go further down the rabbit hole. What I'm looking for at these early stages, I'm looking for that yes, me. Then we can get into the conversation, and conversions happen at the back of conversations. So If you're committed to creating curiosity and not spam, comment "I'm a guide" below. Let's wrap this up. This is going to be an amazing challenge. Who's fired up? I am. Replays for day one. Jade, make sure we just comment people and show people where to get the replays for day one. Also, we'll need to make sure people know where to get the toolkit if they don't know already, to keep inviting people into this challenge. Because we're into day two, that's cool. It's all good. We still want to continue to invite people into the challenge. They can just play catch up and watch the replays, and let's get rocking and rolling. Stay active in the comments. Stay active in taking action. This is your moment to step up and shine. This is your challenge to make it what it can be and to make it a success. Let's go continue to make history together. Thank you very much for your time. Stay caffeinated, stay legendary, and that's a wrap for day two.